is Armed American Radio's Daily Defense.
Okay, today's goal is to turn all that stuff there into meatloaf, following the recipe from Mark Walters, Grilling While Armed, host of Armed American Radio. And we're going to start by chopping the jalapenos into very, very finely diced, chopped up. And then this is our surrogate substitute for green pepper. We have a couple mini red peppers. Those are going to be chopped. Half a medium onion, represented by this guy from our garden. Some grated Parmesan, gluten-free crackers in substitute for Ritz crackers. We got some Worcestershire, or as Mark has said in the past, Worcestershire sauce. Some Sweet Baby Ray's. Got our 80-20 ground beef, 3 and change, probably about 3.5 pounds instead of the 3. And then we're gonna have a bunch of eggs in there too. Oh yeah, can't forget the Texas barbecue rub. Today I'm gonna be using original instead of Grand Champion. Just a choice, I've got both. Anyway, here we go. I haven't figured out yet how to, hold the camera and use both hands to run a knife. But anyway, that's a little bit of the peppers prepped up, getting ready to chop. There you go. And there they are, ready to go into the bowl with the meat. Ta-da! And now the onions are ready to go in and join the peppers and the meat, getting ready to be all mushed up together. So those are the chopped onions. Next is the finely chopped jalapenos. And some finely chopped jalapenos. So I'll add that to the mix. Brenda's off to the store to get some more Worcestershire. Too bad we don't even have enough for the recipe, let alone a little extra. It's coming. Okay, can't see it, but there's a third of a cup of Worcestershire, but a little extra because this is a little over 3 pounds of ground round. And then a third cup of, this case, original Texas barbecue rub, original blend, original rub. And now I'm getting ready to go to the Parmesan cheese, and then the eggs, and then the crackers. Okay, and this time, because it's about a 3.5 pound batch, I'm starting to go a little over on things like had a little extra Worcestershire, a little extra Parmesan, a little extra barbecue rub, and I put in a 7th egg, and I'm going to use, instead of Ritz crackers, because I have to go gluten free, I'm using the Char gluten free table crackers, and I'm going to see as the mixing process goes on. I'm planning on using 5, but I have a 6th one in the wings just in case it's necessary, and there's even another pack if it turns out that it's too moist and goopy. So there you go. Let's get my hands dirty. Okay, first mixing stage. Just kind of kneaded all that stuff together. Now it's time to add crackers. Okay, it's October 31st. I'm not in costume per se, but it was cold outside, so it took me a little while to do a little grill maintenance. I'm now ready to put the meatloaf from that dish into the meatloaf tins. I want to point out that one of the things Mark points out in the book is to make sure to perforate the pans from the inside to the out, so that'll facilitate drainage of grease and stuff during the cooking phase. And getting ready to go. So I'm gonna fill the pans and then take them on out. The grill is heating up. Okay, so there they are in the tins. Not quite as full as I'd like, but hey, made a little extra so we can get a 3rd tin going. There we go, taking it outside. Okay, here we are out at the Green Mountain Grill's Daniel Boone Smoker. Tins are ready to go. And the grill just got to 150, which means I can now set it for the 2 1/4 cook temperature. And there they are on the grill, just getting started. Going to have about 2.5 hour cook time. See you in a little bit. Okay, well, after a long day of getting the leaves blown off the gutters and the roof, and then off the walkways and driveway around the front yard property area, the meatloaf is done. Aha. Internal temperature at least 165. So we are good to rock and roll. That's actually a little bit of a little bit more of the Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce on top. It's put on with about somewhere between a half hour to an hour of the cook time left. So anyway, there you go. That's the Mark Walters Armed American Radio, host of Armed American Radio, Grilling While Armed book, recipe for meatloaf on the smoker.
This is Armed American Radio's Daily Defense.